Drainage Board.
Pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Hugh Glasgow.
Here.
Tony Hendricks.
Here.
Sarah is absent. Rich Mrozinski.
Present.
John Coulter is absent. Steve Mrozinski.
Here.
I'm here. Mike's on his way, and Brad Adamski. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes from the last meeting?
Motion to approve.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Say aye. Opposed? Motion passed. Road a ditch project.
Okay, we've had a history of beavers out there, and I've been working with Mr. Mania, who lives upstream and has the property where we have the beavers. Anyway, we have been trapping them, but the ditch needs to be cleaned again, so I just wanted to get a motion from the board to let me put that out for bid for this winter to clean. It's like a mile. That's it. And that'll come out of county line ditch money, because that's an arm of the county line ditch. We cleaned it probably 5 or 6 years ago.
I'm going to make a motion that we put out for bid the road or ditch project.
Do I have a second? Have a motion and a second to put out a bid on the road a ditch project. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed.
Okay, thank you. And then this came up after I put the agenda out when I was out checking ditches for the bank spraying. Those claims will be doing those. On the Little Kankakee River, there is a tree down off the bridge on 800 East that I have a picture of it on my phone. If I could get a motion to let me put that out for bid to have that tree taken out. That's in Fish Lake off 800 East north of 525 South.
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion to put that out for bid on the Little Kankakee on the tree. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed.
Thank you. I think that's all I got.
That's all?
That is all I have. I just have claims when we get to that part.
Okay. Attorney report. Brad?
No attorney report other than to say that there is an issue that's come up with MS4, but that doesn't directly involve the Drainage Board, and right now it's an issue with the commissioners. County commissioners are handling it, but MS4 will be, I'm sure, involved at some point down the road. But due to the fact that there's already an administrative appeal that's pending and there may either be litigation following, that's all I'm going to discuss on the record at this time, other than I'll probably keep the board informed as the year goes on.
Okay. That it? Tony, surveyor's report.
Maybe Christy will expound a little bit on it. We have some trees reported by people on the river, and Christy and I looked at them, and she can tell us, I think we've got them out for bid, and they're going to take trees out. So our report to anyone listening or watching or hearing is, if you see trees in the river, please tell us. We go look at them and get KRBC to get some trees out. We did get approved from the KRBC for a silt trap cleaning at Travis?
At the Travis.
At the Travis, and we have a bid, and so we'll be working with the adjacent landowners, one of them's on our board, to see how far up the Travis we need to clean some of that sand before it gets into the river. So we have that paid for by KRBC too. It's $11,000 something dollars, and the trees are being paid for at KRBC too. So we are well within getting our value out of there.
Very good.
Tony, on KRBC, I had a contractor say that they had $50,000 project we're going to do, and then they canceled it because out of money. Is that?
The KRBC in Stark County had a project they were going to do, and they transferred that money to cleaning a trap out and work on getting. They did get some more funding from them to do some more tree work. So for a couple of months, they swapped funds temporarily. And then Stark County asked for some more money, and he got that money. So I think both his projects are back on board.
So are we working on, we're not even working on tax money yet. It's just what the state has loaned the KRBC?
Yeah, we haven't got any money from the funding from the fees yet.
Thank you.
Yeah, the assessment, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't think that goes into effect until next year.
Next year.
It'll get put on.
Okay.
Yep.
Thanks, Tony. Old business. Do we have any old business?
I everything's been pretty good. Everybody's pretty happy that I know of. We're still working every day, so.
It's a good thing.
Yep.
New business. Anybody? None. Claims.
Okay, so for claims, the Daltons got all the bank spraying bids and got that done this year. So I'll do these individually. You could probably just do one motion, but there's 6 different ones that have to come out of 6 different funds. So the Warwick ditch was for a total of $1,229.42. And the Behringer ditch, now there were places that they couldn't get to because of crops or whatever reason, so they subtracted amounts for that. So for the Behringer ditch, it was $2,173.88. For the county line ditch, that was less $200, so that total was $5,608. For the Little Kankakee River, that was less an amount of $400, so that total was $4,276.20. The O'Hara ditch, that was minus $4,000, so there was a big part there he couldn't get to, so that only came to $4,132.60 for that one. And the Rodman ditch, there was a part that was $1,237.50, so that total was $7,667.22. So those will come out of each of their respective funds, and there's enough in all those funds to cover this.
Is this for spraying?
For the spraying, yep. And I drove around I'm driving around every day, but I checked all these and everything's nice and dead, so.
I had one landowner, Larry Bruss, said they haven't sprayed on his ditch, and I can't remember the name of the ditch.
Well, Larry's on the O'Hara.
O'Hara?
Yeah.
Okay, as of last week, he said they hadn't
You
done
didn't
it.
see him? Okay. I'll go check.
Well, you said there was $4,000 credit. Maybe they couldn't get to something, huh?
Yeah, maybe they couldn't get to his part. Do you want me to call him?
He's concerned.
Okay.
Larry Brust.
Yeah, I know him. I got his number. I'll get a hold of him, because, see, it says there was about half of this they couldn't get to. Sometimes because of crops, so maybe they didn't, because they got in late.
They got in late. Yeah,
So if
too
there
late.
were crops in there, then they skipped it. So that was half of the amount. I'll call Larry and find out what's going on.
But you have checked all the rest of them? I mean, they're all dying good?
Yeah. Yep.
Do I have a motion to pay
Motion to pay the
Dalton
claims.
Spring? Second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Is there any more discussion on it? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, if you guys ever hear anything, let me know. Like, as soon as, if you talk, because you guys talk to people, I see people every day when I'm out. If something comes up, let me know so I can get it taken care of right away.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
It's nice to have you in there because you know all the rules and what's regulated. And I can't answer half the questions you can.
Yeah. And usually I'm out every day, so I always talk to people when I'm out. People always stop. All I gotta do is go stand out in the middle of the road and somebody will stop and talk to me. So that's good though, because then everybody knows what's going on. So, all right, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Joint board reports. Do we have any?
Nope.
Nope. MS4.
All right.
Your time is cut because you were late.
All right. You bet. You bet. I don't have much today anyway. The culvert work on County Line Road out in New Carlisle, Hudson Lake area that we talked about last month is taking place now. We do have complaints coming in at Hudson now that the water is too low.
Last meeting you said it was too high.
Well, that's how it works. That's how it works. You got the locals and the out-of-towners have different opinions on what the lake level should be, and the calls come to me. So the actual level is 9/10 of a foot over the weir. It's a level that I can be comfortable with. St. Joe County did debrush and do ditch work. We're getting that culvert replaced. So I'm happy with that level. with the rains coming, we might need to drain some off, but there's also going to be evaporation. But if we did get a monsoon, I'm pretty confident that we could drain the lake more efficiently than we could when there was debris and bottlenecks and beaver dams and that kind of stuff going on out there. So
I was out there Sunday. I went around the whole thing, and I thought it looked good. I mean, I didn't think it was very low.
yeah, that's what I think too. There are people that have to put extensions on their piers because there's like 2 inches of water next in certain areas, and it's hard for them to get their boats in and out. And I totally get that. I try to keep it at a level that pleases both sides as best I can. I mean, you can't please everyone, but as best I can within the operating range that we're allowed to operate in. So I'm happy with the level. I'm glad that you were out there and took a look at it too. Lakeshore Drive is open and traversable, one lane. I mean, barely, but it's open. And if I were to drain it prematurely, I would get more calls.
Definitely.
What else? A variety of wetland complaints, calls, private civil matters, yard puddles, 1000 North, private ditches that are not in easements or jurisdictions. So we just we take an advisory role in situations like that, whether it be the highway department or just residents in the area. The rest of my stuff for MS4 pretty much on the front page of the Herald Argus, so I have no public comment on that.
Oh.
That's all I've got.
Okay. Thank you, Mike. I'd say public comment, but I see no one here. Any more comments from anybody out here? No? All right. Next meeting is September 8th. Meeting adjourned.